Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome back to another edition of Evolution of Pro Wrestling. Today, we're going to be bringing into the show a person that many people wanted to see get interviewed. This female young lady has been all over the States. She is currently the Four Companies Spinebuster Championship Wrestling Champion, as well as FXE Champion, Riot Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, and OCW Women's Champion. She has worked with promotions such as WXW, WWN, ACW, and last year she worked with NGCW. She's worked in Georgia, Alabama, Florida, and even Puerto Rico. We're going to be bringing into the show the Unbreakable Lexii Gomez. She's going to be bringing us her side of the journey she's had and is still having in the indie scene of professional wrestling, inside and out, her struggles, her triumphant, and all that good stuff. So we're going to welcome her into the show shortly. We're going to invite her in and see what she is all about. Right. Okay, we're just waiting for her to come on. And we are very anxious to hear what she has to say. Alright, Lexii Gomez, we're waiting for you. Where is Lexii? Where is Lexii? We're just waiting for her to come back. Alright, still don't see her. Lexii Gomez. I'm sorry about this, fans. Let's see if we can get a hold of her. Okay, we did send her the invite. Okay, I'm sorry about this, fans. We're having a little technical difficulty. Oh, wait a minute. There she is. Let's in right now.
Is it working? Oh, okay, there it is. Which way do I turn it? Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. I don't know if this is, sorry guys. I don't know if this is me or not. Let's see. Do I have the audio turned off? Sorry, I don't know how to work this. I can't hear at all. Oh, there it is.
All right. Okay, turn the camera up
Okay.
just a little bit.
This
There
way?
you go. Perfect, perfect.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the show. We finally got you
Hi.
on. A lot of people were waiting for you to come on the
Yeah.
show to interview. Here we are.
Hi. Thank you for having me. Sorry if I
Absolutely.
sound a little hoarse. I'm just getting over a cold, and I'm at Chili's right now. So.
Okay. All right, so let's get to it. We've
All right.
heard of Janai Khan. We've heard of Destiny, Su Young. Let's hear from Lexii, the Unbreakable Gomez. You've traveled among the states. You are currently 4 championships you have right now on your belt. Tell us about
Yes.
that. Tell us what it felt to get to that triumph to win those titles.
Well, I've been training for 2 years, and I've been doing shows almost 2 years now. January will be my debut. A few days before my 1 year debut, I won my first championship at OCW, and it was like the greatest feeling that I've felt during my career so far. Now I don't think winning titles is what it's all about, but having the accomplishment of showing that you've been working really hard to get where you are, it pays off. And one of the accomplishments was winning my first championship right before my anniversary, so it feels really great. To the every championship that I've won, it's a great accomplishment, and I'm very honored and I'm blessed for the opportunities that I've been given since I've been wrestling. I've been able to travel a lot. I've been very busy this past year, doing a lot of shows almost every weekend. Very blessed and excited for everything I've been doing, and I look forward to doing a lot more. And it's just, it feels really good.
That's good. No, that's good that you that's such a young age. You're doing what you do best. You know, you're traveling the world, you're traveling the state. And what was the feeling of going up against females like Janai Kai and Destiny and certain female individuals? Like, because I've seen you fight Janai Kai at Atomic Revolutionary Wrestling once, but I also saw other videos that you had matches with her as well as with other talent. How is it? How's the chemistry working with her in the ring?
Is this like straight, just like shoot, right? I can like talk about it, or
Go
is it
ahead.
like
Yep.
all right, cool. So I love Janai. I love working matches with her. She's very tough, very great worker. And anytime we have a match together, the chemistry's great. I love working with her, whether like she's a heel or I'm the heel. It's usually we've done both before. But either way, she always brings like 100%. I always try to bring 100%, and we just hope for the best in our matches. She's one of my favorite people to work. So anytime I step in the ring with her, we square off. It's always fun, and I can't wait to do it again. We've had a few singles matches, so I'm looking forward to more. But yeah, I love her.
What struggles did you go through getting into professional wrestling?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What struggles did you go through to get into professional wrestling?
Um, well, it's a few things. I would say probably the main thing was, gaining the confidence to be able to get inside of a ring in front of people and to do something that I've never done before. Because before wrestling, I never did anything like athletic or, stunty or whatever like that. I was never into that. I used to do like independent acting and performing and stuff like that. So I kind of had the ability to become like a character, but to get over like the shyness of doing like something so new like a sport and doing it with other people and being in front of them and them watching me, it's not something that I could just do on my own. I had to do everything first and new in front of everyone. So just trying to get over the awkward stage of if I'm doing it right or if people are going to laugh at me, which thankfully nobody did because we were all in the same boat once, in the same shoes. We had to learn how to bump and how to roll perfectly, and basically that was the biggest struggle that I had to get over. I still have to work with that a little bit. There's some things that I can do in training that I wouldn't do in a show just because I'm afraid that it won't come out right, and it's just always like a big struggle of mine that I have to get past it, but that's definitely the biggest one that I have.
Well, at least you're honest about it. You know, you still got some things to work
Yeah.
on. You know,
Yeah.
as a professional athlete in the indie scene, um, some people say women can't do what men do. I totally disagree
Right.
with that. You know, the women have come up a long way in professional wrestling. As a female, do you think you have to work harder in the business to be greater than that next
Yes.
person or than the men? You know, how does that pan out for you?
That's a big thing that we have to think about us women. I get told this a lot that right before I'm about to go out, I usually hear it from like one of my like tag partners or somebody that I hang out with in the back is like, lay in your hits. Make sure that you go out there and prove everyone wrong that women can wrestle, women can hit just as hard as the men. It's something that we constantly have to prove to ourselves. Um, and I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing because for me it could be both because I'm always trying to be my best. I'm always trying to prove someone wrong, so I'm always going to be 100%. I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to go as hard as I can, so in the end it's actually helping me. But it does get a little bit annoying, having to constantly prove yourself. So it's like 50%. It's a back and forth thing. But yeah, it's definitely a thing we constantly have to do.
Absolutely. Now, I ask this question to every talent that comes on the show. If you had a chance right now, anybody from the 80s to the present, to have a dream match right now, who would it be and why?
I think it's always the same answer, but Lita. I would love to have a match with Lita. For some reason, I just, a lot of people don't agree with me, but I really love the Attitude Era, and she was really big in it. And I always loved watching it. So I try to get, I wouldn't necessarily say all the moves because she does a lot of stuff that I wouldn't do, but I do get a lot of inspiration from her. And to be able to work a match with her, to be in the ring with her, like, let alone have a singles match with her, would just be like a dream come true. It would be like, I don't know, it would be so much fun. So anytime anyone asks me that, it's always the same thing. It's always Lita. I would love, that's my dream match, Lita.
Well, that's a perfect fit because she did make the transition in women's wrestling. You know, she was a part of
Yes.
that women's revolution that we see
Mm-hmm.
today in professional wrestling. You know, you
Yes.
can't compare the Attitude Era with now, but back then to me the Attitude Era was much better than the women now. But a lot of people disagree with that statement. I see
Yeah.
you mentioned that you work for WXW.
Mm-hmm.
How did it feel being around the Hall of Famer, Oscar Senior, the man who runs the school, the man I've
Mm-hmm.
seen him in the Wild Samoans. What was that like meeting him for the first time?
Um, it was very nerve wracking. I feel like I get that feeling with not just Hall of Famers, but making my first impression on someone is always nerve wracking. Going to like a new show or meeting someone new for the first time is always it could be nerve wracking. But Pops is great. He's very welcoming. Um, he he's very like filled with knowledge, and just to be able to work for him and get the opportunity, to thank him for the opportunities he's giving it's great. I love being a part of WXW and doing their shows, and it's it's really nice, and he's great company. It's like one big family over there. Every time you go to the show, it's just you get that feeling of like family, and everyone's trying to push you and support you. So I'm definitely glad to be a part of WXW and to work with Alpha. It's great.
That's good. That's really good. I have one more question before we go.
Okay.
If you had an agent right now come up to you and say you can either sign with AEW or
Mhm.
WWE NXT, which one would you choose and why?
Oh God, that's a loaded question. I feel like everyone would say the dream is like WWE NXT. I feel like I would probably go with the NXT option just because it's not because I don't believe in the other company, because I feel like that company is going to go far too. It just depends on wrestling fans, they're taking off. But just because that's where it all started for me, watching WWE as a little girl and, becoming a teenager, and that's basically starting my career is WWE and the wrestlers that are on there now. I feel like it would be an honor to be a part of something that started it all for me. So, WWE.
That's perfect. No, that's good. I mean, you have that opinion. Hopefully, that dream will come true. So you're still
Yes.
young in your career. You still can go full force. Lexi Gomez, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. I
Thank
see
you
you
so
have a
much
lot
for
of
having
viewers.
me.
You got a lot of fans. I see a lot of people viewing you, so that's good.
Hi,
Um,
everyone.
good luck in your career, and
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. Just keep striving, and we'll hope to see you 5 years from now in NXT.
That would be great, and I'd love to be back on.
Okay. Have a
Thank
good
you
night.
so
Take
much.
care.
Have a great one. Bye.
Bye bye. And there you have it, wrestling fans. The Unbreakable Lexi Gomez, the current women's champion of four companies. I Pro Wrestling and OCW. Watch her each time. She's all over Florida. She's one you're not gonna want to miss. As always, fans, we appreciate the support. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, or anything in specific, please email us at evolutionofprowrestling@gmail.com. For myself, Lewis, and my co-host Jaden, my producer and director, my lovely wife Yesenia, you have a good night, fans.